we need to bring the best out of each and every student. The learning outcomes will become the major measurement of the standards of institution. It is not how much of acre of campus, how many labs you have. Ultimately, student have learned nothing. Taking that lab, big labs, what to do? See, we have made it so flexible for him to join wherever he is. For example, if he's in the same city, fine. If he's not in some other city, also he can join whichever institution he wants. And it's more welcoming for him to come to and join the institution. There's no limitations. We welcome him. We want him to be part of the learning system, and also lifelong learning has been promoted. Lifelong learning is something which we have been insisting and promoting as a society, as a system, or in a structure.
Yeah.
Lifelong learning is something essential. So in this direction, any student, any particularly would like to complete a course, he doesn't want to leave it off the way, because it's more of a social compulsion and it is a requirement in the organization. You can't just limit to one particular level. See, this whatever he has learned, it is good enough to be in particular level, particular designation, or particular job. So if he has done only 1 year, he's good enough to be a receptionist.
Yeah.
For example, if he's completed second year, he's good enough to explain about a particular product. It has been very clearly defined. If he's completed third year, he can get into the shop floor itself, directly get into the work. So that is the kind of training will be given. Basically, each year has got its own importance.
The NEP also mandates that Kannada being taught for the first 4 semesters, of college, but it also provides the option of choosing a second language, like the L2 language, which can be any language from English, Hindi, or Urdu or Sanskrit. But also, how do you ensure that such languages such as Urdu or Sanskrit do not lose their prominence in favor of something like English?
For the policy, in the degree education, we are allowing each student to take 2 languages, and one is mandatory. If he has learned Kannada, it is mandatory. Otherwise, it is mandatory for only 6 months. After that, he is free to take whichever subject he is interested. And with regard to the second language, it is his choice to learn Kannada, he learn English, Urdu, Hindi, Sanskrit, French, German, whatever he wants to learn, is free. And as well as in open elective also, even in open elective, he is free to take any language. He can take 3 languages also. It is his choice.
Now, another criticism of the NEP has also been the centralization of education, which critics have said that it does not take into account the social context of the state. So my question is, how much of the state education reality basically is being sacrificed to take on the national narrative of the national education line as such? And how do you handle the local anxiety associated with the centralization of education?
In the terms of education as well as administration, we are giving the entire power, decentralize each and every institution. We are trying to get out from the affiliating system. We are trying to get out from the affiliating system and give the autonomy to each and every institution. The minimum what we are looking for is autonomous degree awarding institution. In the matter of next 15 years, this affiliating concept needs to be removed. This is what is our ultimate goal. We have been working, and in this direction, it is not centralization, it is completely decentralization.
The NEP also has a provision for the institutions to deliver 30% of their course load online, even when physical classes begin. While this comes as a relief to many colleges which do not have the infrastructure to support large batches of students, how do you address the issue of digital divide in the state then?
Digital divide should not exist. We need to address that concern. In this direction, our government, we have been providing the devices to all the student whoever is getting enrolled in the government institution. We have been providing the digital devices, and as well as we are making the digital learning infrastructure in a very big way. We have already developed comprehensive learning management system, as well as internet-enabled smart classrooms. We have developed. Further, 2/3 classes still remaining, probably which we will complete it within next 6 months.
We are truthful, unafraid, and independent because of you. Now you can help our reporting from the ground. Go to thequint.com, click Become a Member tab, choose a plan, and pay. Because the truth is worth it.